Killer Bees, it's Paula B from PaulaBFitness.com, and on tap today I've got a really quick but really tough 8-minute belly buster for us. You do not need any equipment at all, and only 8 minutes of your time means you can squeeze this in. When you're ready for it, let's go! Alright you guys, come on down on the ground, my favorite place to be. We're going to get started with our very first exercise, which is a plank hold. I know, sounds simple, right? But here's the deal. I've got 8 exercises. We're going to do each one for 55 seconds, and then we've only got 5 seconds to switch our position and get into the next thing. This is going to go fast, but it's going to get sweaty. So let's start off with that plank hold. Nice and low. Hands down flat on the ground if you can. The forearm stance is the toughest version. If you need a modification, you can either be up on your hands or you can be on your knees with either your hands or your elbows on the ground. We're going to do this for 55 seconds, and then we've got 5 seconds to get into position for our next exercise, which is side scoops. So we're going to flip over onto our side. Side scoops is something I call it when we're in a side plank position and we scoop our arm underneath us. So it's a little bit of a spinal twist, really good work for your obliques as well as your abs. Keeping those hips low but not too low, high but not too high. Definitely starting to feel this one already. I knew it was going to be sweaty just because these exercises that I chose are not easy ones today. When it beeps, we've got 5 seconds to just roll it on over. You're welcome to be on an elbow and a knee. We're going to be up in that side plank position and scoop it down nice and low. So scoop, trying to get the opposite elbow, the one that's like flying through the air, all the way on the ground underneath you. So really twisting through that spine. When it beeps again, we're going to be in this same side plank position. Well, not really side plank, but we're going to be on the same side. How about that? We're going to lay down on the ground. We're going to do something I call side leg raises. And we're going to reach up to tap those toes. So we'll be laying on the ground and our feet are going to come up in the air to the side. So we're working those obliques again. I'm trying to come at it from all angles today. Doing some twisting, doing some planking, doing some leg raises. This is going to be a fun one today. We've got that 5 seconds to change positions. So we're going to lay on the ground. Both legs are going to come up and we're going to tap. So there we go with that side leg raise reaches. Sort of an awkward name. There we go, trying to get both feet. What I'm trying to do is think about kind of locking my feet together to be able to raise them up at the same time. I am using the hand that's on the ground as a little bit of a lever to help push me up. This one is not easy. I know you already noticed that. And here we go. Nice and tall. Trying to get those legs up as high as you can. Oh my goodness, my obliques right here on the top are so feeling this one. When it beeps again, we get to lay on our backs. Woohoo! Gonna do some bicycles. Just plain old bicycles, just like we used to do in like grade school. Haven't done bicycles in a while, actually. It's not one of the exercises that I usually include. There we go. So, laying on your back. Hands are supporting your neck. One knee at a time. Comes towards your chest. You don't have to take these very fast. I'm not really concerned about going fast on this one. It's more about keeping your feet up off the ground. If you need to go a little bit higher, that makes it slightly easier. That's totally okay. The lower you can drop your foot to the ground, the one that's straightening out, the harder these all are. When it beeps again, we're going to get back in that plank position. Something I call hip droppers. It's exactly what it sounds like. From the plank position, we're going to drop one hip at a time towards the ground. So again, coming at those obliques with a little bit of a twist, as well as that stabilizing position of being in the plank. Oh, maybe this is why I don't do bicycles very often. They're hard. I know you're feeling that one. Oh my, all right. So coming back up in that plank position on your forearms and just drop one hip at a time. So feet are relatively stable on this one, but just dropping and dropping. There we go. When it beeps again, I know I'm already thinking about it. This is not an easy one. My feet are really slipping on this one. When it beeps again, it's like we've come down the mountain and we got to climb back up it. We're going to get on the other side and do those side leg raise reaches. That's why I flipped over for this plank here, so that I wouldn't have to turn my back on you. Dropping that hip down, trying to keep your feet as stable as possible. I feel like I'm moving them every single time, trying to get some traction on my carpet here today. It's funny. I've never had my feet feel quite so slippery. There we go. Awesome. So laying on the other side this time, going to do that exact same exercise where both feet come up. Ooh, this side's harder. Oh my goodness. Trying to keep my feet together is much more challenging on this side. It's funny how that happens. Well, this is my left side because the obliques that are facing up are the ones doing the work. This is my left side trying to do the work now. Much tougher, even though I'm lying on my right side. And our next exercise, the side scoops, because of course we're going to do those again too. The side scoops are more coming from the bottom side. So we're kind of going back and forth, coming at it from all angles here. And so of course I did give that away. The next thing that we're doing is those side scoops again on this side, which means that we are almost done. We're doing a little bit of mirror image today. Excellent. Come on up in that side scoop position. I'm going to be on an elbow and a knee again. Body's in a nice straight line. Plank and scoop. There we go. Oh, you guys, this is minute 7 and I promised you only 8 of these. The next thing that we're going to do, back in that plank position, we're going to do something I call heel taps, which means from the plank position, we're just going to switch our feet, tapping the back of the heel of the opposite foot. I know that sounds really funny, but it takes you off your balance just a little bit harder than a regular plank. I know, right? You're welcome. We wanted something tougher, right? Gotta finish off strong. I am feeling these 7.5 minutes so far that we've done. Getting a nice little sweat and feeling strong. All right, plank position. You can be up on your hands or you can be down on your forearms. Either one is totally fine with me. Tap your foot to your heel. Tap your foot to your heel. Back and forth, back and forth. Really feeling your balance shift. Really working both sides of your obliques again, but really feeling this in your straight abdominals, right in the front. Getting a little bit of bonus booty work too. You notice that? Squeezing your bum to be able to lift that leg just a little bit. I'm always thinking about squeezing in a little bit of extra exercise. Here we go, you guys. When it beeps again, that'll be the last time it's gonna beep. You have almost survived this little 8-minute tummy tuck. Feeling good, feeling strong. Finish it out. You can totally do this. Watch those hips. Make sure they're stable, but now they come down. Awesome, awesome job. I am super proud of you. That was quick, but I am already feeling it. I really hope that this was a good workout for you too. If you have any questions about any of the exercises that we do, make sure to leave me a comment because I do always respond to those. And make sure that you click that subscribe button so that we can work out together again next time too. Thanks.